should.
Okay,
You should.
wonderful.
You should.
Yeah, I should have definitely done that.
No, I mean they have that now. Where, but because my cousin told me about that. You can get a millionaire. That's like
I have 700 minutes on my phone. I can't open it because I gotta pay.
I guess you gotta turn it around. So that we get all of us.
Sorriso em fosquita faz-me sorrir, faz-me lembrar o que amor tão não tem tudo que tá gostar. Coisas concretas explorar. Lugares estrela concreto olhar.
Good evening. Welcome back to Silent Voices on Creole Jam. I am your host, Kiki, and my co-host, Yvette.
Good evening.
And our special guest is Miss Chantal. Chantal have a lot to say about the dating online, meeting people online, or just chit-chatting with people online. You just totally gotta be totally careful going on a date on just talking on social media.
I agree, but you gave a good insight on it because I really was total like team against it. But you gave a different perspective, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I get strange inbox, people that I have no friends in common with them, and they're from another country, they want to talk to me.
Well, believe it or not, the one that took me to the Broadway play was from Africa.
Okay.
I went out with one white guy, and then, but don't get me wrong, I had messages from a lot of strange men.
Gotcha.
But again, it goes to filtering out.
Yes.
Mhm.
And before I exchanged telephone numbers, we would go back and forth with the
Texting, email.
not the emails,
Okay.
the inbox or the messaging.
Yes.
Okay.
And afterwards, after a while,
Mhm.
I would say a good month.
Okay.
Because me, I'm
You're
a little
fast. That's good.
no, I'm reserved.
That's smart.
So if I did, you get to filter someone out.
That's smart.
I felt if you were too aggressive in an email, I don't need to see you
Gotcha.
in
Very
person.
good.
So you have to give it some time to filter the person out.
Very good.
Then I had some strange people. It's like, can we get together? And it's like, I don't even know you.
Right.
So it's delete and you block
Yeah.
that
Real
person.
talk. Yeah.
But you have the same thing where you'll get somebody that'll text you, inbox you on Instagram, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you have your Facebook stalkers.
Mhm.
You know, with Facebook and Instagram, and there's others, even the Snapchat,
Yeah.
you'll post a picture.
Okay.
And the person follows you and gets an impression of you that may not be that.
Gotcha.
We might go out and we're having a drink. It does not mean that every weekend I go out, which means that now my title is a party girl. I just happen to have gone to an event and I posted that particular event.
Gotcha.
So that person sees and it's like, oh my God, I'm in love. With what? You don't even know the person.
Perception of.
You know, it's just like, I saw that person. Do you know that person?
I
You
love
know,
it.
and it goes both ways. A man can see a woman and I'm in love. And do you know the woman?
Right.
You know, she's...
I guess they have love at the first sight.
Love at the first sight is a lot.
Yeah.
And they get the impression and you'll see the person and you're walking and the person grabs your hand. Have you ever gotten that? They grab your hand because
Oh,
they,
yes.
they feel that they know you.
Yes, oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's because I may have been tagged in the picture. So it's like, I know you. Do you really?
Yeah.
You know, and you'll keep looking behind and that person, you just saw a picture.
Right.
And that
Exactly.
person sees you and after that particular evening, they start inboxing you. And it'll get, it either is cute or it gets a little out of hand.
Right.
Where you have to, you know,
You have to check it.
don't be afraid to block and delete somebody.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
I have
done
a
it.
lot
Mhm.
of people that I have blocked and also delete and also report certain things they will say to me that make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's right.
So I just report it.
But to my younger generation, what I would like to say is that if you're using your name Joe Smith, remember if you go for a job interview, Joe Smith, or Sally Jane, that the person will take your email and pull you up. So you don't want to have too much provocative things
Yeah, absolutely.
online.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Where, again, the impression of a picture will give you the wrong impression of the job, where they just don't call you.
You at a party rolling up joints, taking
My
pictures.
thing is that
Don't do it.
social media it's wonderful thing. You
Yeah, it's good.
do a lot of advertisement, you know, meeting people, finding family and friends. But my thing is that the picture they use sometimes as a profile picture, my problem is, do you really know who's behind that so-called picture?
Yeah.
If that's that real person? Because
That's
some
it.
people, they put a picture of a flower and they want to talk to you on Facebook inbox. Oh, hello, can I see a real picture of you?
Absolutely.
It might not be you, but can I see that I am speaking to a human being in a flower or artwork?
Or better yet, they put a picture of themselves 10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, let's tell some troops. Yes. Yes. It's very true.
And the person that you think you're meeting is not the actual person.
They had a movie like that.
Yeah. See?
But this is something really serious
Yeah, it is.
and it's dangerous
Yeah.
at the same time.
It's
Because many
very scary
people,
things.
young ladies, go out and go meet a man and these men are serial killer.
Yeah.
They chop them up, they kill them, and you never see this person again.
And that's really scary. But that's someone's, sadly, that's someone's reality.
And this is probably a young lady that was just taking a chance and it went sour.
And it went so.
So I feel that if a person's gonna meet somebody from the social media, they need to have it in public. They need to tell
Absolutely.
someone about
You must have, I remember the first time that I went out. I had my friends sitting 2 tables.
All right now, y'all hear that?
Heck yeah. Yes.
Okay, I had a friend sitting 2 tables away.
Yes.
When she saw that everything was going okay, she went and she sat in her car because I don't know one of the reasons why I decided to come on, because this is summertime. This is the time that we meet people.
Yes.
Okay.
So true.
We tend
People
to
wanna go on
forget
dates to have
that
fun.
people are a little psychotic out there, where they might just slip you something in your drink. You must have somebody, a buddy, some type of buddy system. If you're going on a date, and it doesn't even have to be a date from social media. Like how well do you know the person that you're about to step out with?
I agree with
Who
you.
is that person? Unless you're meeting someone that is being introduced to you by a good friend, that you trust.
Right,
And even at that time, even at those times, it's a nightmare.
right.
But
And
unless
because
it's
anything can happen.
something of that statute, you don't really trust, and it's sad to say, but this is the stage that we live in, you don't trust that person. You must have a system of, we're going out, surely I'm going out. I don't really know the person. If I call you or if I text you, please come and bail me out.
Bingo.
So you have that person
Have a
on
backup.
call,
Yes.
Yes. Person know where you
Yes.
at.
you know.
That's really important.
It is.
And some people want to isolate themselves, say, oh, I don't want to tell, I don't want this person in my business, I want this, I don't want them saying, judging me because I'm doing this. But have a backup, because anything can happen. And you need to know, I have a backup. Someone knows I'm on a date with a complete stranger. I have a backup. Because what if you have a psychopath, they are hoping that you haven't socialized with anyone or told anyone so they can have their way. You never know. Better safe than sorry. Always.
You know, the first time, this is the first time I'm saying that also, but you know, that's to show you. When I went out the first time
Okay.
with my husband,
Okay.
Okay.
I told my friend, I was like, look, he wants to take me all the way to Jersey. Please come with me. So she said, he doesn't look like a psycho. And I said, how does a psycho look?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Bingo.
I was reserved. As you know, the guy's a great guy, but you know, that was
Gotta be
me.
careful.
Yeah.
And he was okay with it. Did anything
Okay.
happen? No, he was always a gentleman. But in the
Nice.
back of my head, you just never know, and that's just the way that I was programmed.
Oh, it's
you know.
smart. If you look at enough Lifetime shows
Yes.
or hear enough horror stories, yes, you want to prevent.
Where did you
some
meet your
matters.
husband at? That's different.
Yes, good question.
Labaji.
Labadi.
And
that a
it
club?
was, that's a club.
It's a Haitian club.
Oh,
Haitian
nice.
club.
Okay,
On
beautiful.
on a Sunday night.
Okay.
And I met him through a friend.
Okay.
Nice.
And then but he was always respectful.
Okay.
Sure. Nice,
It's-
handsome husband. They look like brothers and sisters.
Aw.
Okay.
But it's because
Wonderful.
we met at a club. In the back
Okay.
of my head, I was like,
Yes.
how do I know?
Yeah.
Or who you say you are.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's honest.
So all your $24.99. Look how where you end up at Labadi. What you paid $15 for that night to go
If
eat.
I can
at
match
Labadi?
that.
Actually,
free.
I got it free.
Oh, you see that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, I got it free.
Mm.
But it was destined for you to meet him at the end of the day. All the
On-
people
on,
in the club, it was
and-
meant for
and
you
the
to meet
sad
him
thing
and him to
is-
meet you.
I didn't want to go out because that was Valentine's Day weekend.
Wow.
I didn't have a date, and my friend kept saying, come on, and I said, no, I'm a third wheel, I'm not going. And then he comes up very nicely dressed, would you like to dance? And he was speaking French, which I
Wow.
don't speak French.
Okay.
So then I
So
was
that
like,
French must have turned you on.
it did.
Aye.
Cool.
But I was like, I don't speak French. And he gave me, the funny thing is, he gave me his number, and when he turned his back, I threw the number on the table.
Typical Haitian woman. It's okay.
Because we met at a club.
Right, okay.
But my
That's
friend,
understandable.
who's a male,
Okay.
put the number back in my
Good.
bag.
Yeah, he knew that
So,
was a good man. You
In
was
the
meeting.
middle of the week, I went in my bag because I needed my lipstick.
Oh my God.
So I saw the paper and I was like, Ronaldo. I was like, oh my God, the guy wasn't even Haitian. So I called him up
Wow.
because at that point I was like, I don't want to date no more Haitian men. And I was like, oh my God, he was not even Haitian. And then I called him and then he was like, oh, I've been waiting for your call.
Wow.
And then from there, we
Very
went.
nice. So he's not from, his background isn't from Haiti?
Yes, he's from
He
Haiti.
is
He's
from
just had a Hispanic name, which threw me.
Got you,
which
because
threw me.
Ronaldo. Okay.
But if
gotcha.
his name was Gene on the piece of paper, I don't think I would have called.
Well, thank God his name wasn't
Listen,
Gene.
no, that
Rolando.
was destiny. That was meant to be at the end of the day.
So,
Wow,
well,
that's
you
beautiful.
were lucky. You didn't meet your husband, your lover, on social media.
No, but I thought I was going to, with the way that match was going for me, I thought I was going to be one of the commercials.
Lucky one.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha,
Because
gotcha,
I
gotcha.
can't say that I met